Hey y'all, how are you? I wanted to just give you guys a very quick message. I talked this morning about kingdom husbands and wives motivating each other and stuff. But I want to share something with you guys, okay? So it's very important for you guys to, not even just kingdom husbands and wives, but in general, like it's very important for you guys to motivate each other and for us all to motivate each other, you know what I mean? Because during these times, God has revealed a lot to me about, about the Jezebel spirits and stuff. And I'm going to be straight up with you, okay? I've been through a lot of craziness, and I've been through a deliverance. I just came from the Bahamas. I just got deliverance. I went to see prophetess Dr. Maddie and Dr. Apostle Edison Nottage as well. And I went through a deliverance, and I went through deliverance before I even went there, months prior. And you guys know my story about 2016. I didn't go into full details with a lot of people, but I will say the witchcraft stuff is real. Okay, not everyone's gonna believe it. And even when I went to get delivered, prophetess Dr. Maddie said people won't believe it until they go through it, right? So when I talk about stuff like this, people say, oh, well, you have to have faith in God and that stuff's not real, but you won't understand it until you actually experience it, you actually go through it. You know what I mean? It's like you won't think a ghost is real until you see a ghost. You know what I mean? So, and the kind of stuff I went through was a lot. Because I've endured different types of witchcraft that's been done to me, I'm used to the effects of it. I know what type of witchcraft is being done to me when it's being done. On top of that, because I do have the gift to see and hear, God does show me through visions and through dreams what's exactly being done to me, okay? So I just wanted to share this with you. My kingdom husband mentioned to me today, he was uplifting me, and he sees things before I see it, and sometimes I see things for him before he sees it, right? So we're able to kind of help each other and warn each other. We have that connection, that gift, and we're both able to connect directly to God, both of us, so I can hear him, he can hear me, and stuff like that, right? So when something's about to be done to me, he can warn me. When something's about to be done to him, I can warn him. But the type of connection we have, he can feel when something's being done to me. So if I'm under spiritual warfare and someone's doing witchcraft to me, he can feel it. When someone's doing witchcraft to him, I can feel it too. So it's kind of like we can both feel each other going through the effects of the attempts and all of that, right? So when this specific person and others mess with me, I don't feel it like I used to, right? But I will say that this happens to a lot of people. But this morning he was telling me, he was motivating me and saying keep up with everything, keep doing what you're doing, make sure you're taking care of yourself. And I'm like, I am. What are you telling me this? And he's like, the witchcraft. It's like, oh, they're at it again. Okay, so I knew when he said that to me that he saw something, right? And they were at it again. And I just wanted to share with you guys the motivation and just say, keep up with the good work. Keep up with yourself. Don't let what they're doing to you cause you to lose yourself. What I mean by that is, I'm going to specifically talk about the graveyard rituals that they've done to me, okay? I know for a fact, because not only did God show it to me, God has shown me people screenshotting my photos off my Instagram, especially this lady. He has shown me her burying my photo in a graveyard, okay? And graveyard rituals are no joke. When people do a graveyard ritual on you, they're trying to literally harm you, okay? But when you're a child of God, it's not going to overtake you. It's not going to harm you at all. But you are going to feel some effects, okay? So some of the signs of the graveyard ritual is you extremely feel you just feel like you're dead. Your whole life just feels like it's dead. It's you feel like you have no meaning to life. So you wake up feeling like you have no belonging here on earth. You have no purpose, no meaning to be here. It's like you have to drag your feet to do everything. You have to drag your feet to go to the bathroom. You got to drag your feet just to do your hair. You got to drag your feet just to shower. It's like you basically don't care about life. Everything in your life, you just feel like everything in your life is just completely just dead. You don't care about work. You don't care about your health. You don't care about nothing. You just have no positive feeling at all. It's like you feel numb. It's like you feel dead inside. Like you feel like your whole soul just feels dead. You'll find that you're in the bed sleeping all day. And people mistaken that as depression when it's really a graveyard ritual being done on you, right? And the reason why he was saying take care of yourself is because he knows what kind of woman I am. Like he knows that I love doing my hair. I love doing my makeup. I don't need to do my hair. I don't need to do my makeup. My hair is extremely long under my wigs. I don't need to wear makeup. Go away. This fly came in my house. I had the back door open and it won't leave my home. And I'm just annoyed with it right now. But he knows I'm like that. And I'm the kind of person, like, I take care of my body. Like, I work out. You know what I mean? And when a graveyard ritual is done to you, you will literally, and I'm not talking about just a woman that says, oh, I don't wear makeup, I don't do my hair. Even women that say that, they still take care of themselves. Like, let's just say that you're not into makeup or you're not into like weaves and all that. You're still gonna make sure you look decent when you go outside. You're gonna comb your hair and you're gonna like put on a nice, decent outfit, right? Maybe like a lip gloss, right? Yeah. So, but when the graveyard ritual is done to you, it's like you let yourself go. It's like you don't care how your hair looks. You can have let's just say you have a wig on. The wig looks like a bird's nest. You'll have that wig on looking like a bird's nest for like 2 months straight and you won't even touch it. Or let's just say you have your regular hair and you just have a wrap on it and not comb it for like 3 months or anything like that. Like, graveyard rituals will make you lose life and hope in everything. You'll literally be laying in your bed and probably just be ordering food all day. Okay? You have no energy to do anything, right? When the graveyard ritual was done to me, she's done it plenty of times, so I always know when she's doing it. But the first time she's ever really done it to me to where it really affected me was when I came back from my trip in Bali. So what happened was when I posted my photos in Bali, it triggered her. These individuals that do this stuff, they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see that you're living your life, especially if you're a good looking woman. You'll have some females are very jealous and very envious. So for someone to go into the graveyard and do stuff to you, they will try to mess up your appearance. So when she saw photos of me in Bali, that was when she got triggered. God showed me her on my Instagram. He showed me exactly which photo she kept staring at and exactly which photo she screenshot. And it was getting under her skin, right? And what she was doing when I came back from Bali, I was extremely tired. I was extremely drained. Like, I'm talking about I couldn't even get up out of bed. I couldn't do nothing. I was sleeping. I'm like, what is going on with me? Like, I literally just had the best vacation. Everything was going so well. My life changed. What is going on? And then everything in my home that same week was breaking. My washer broke. The bathroom sink was broken, and on top of everything breaking, my skin was breaking out very bad. Like, I was getting big pimples on my skin. It's not the first time she's done spells like that, but that was the first time I've noticed it was a graveyard ritual. Like, that's the first time I've ever felt the symptoms of it, and I realized it was that, because that's when God actually showed me her digging something in the graveyard, right? A lot of times it's most likely a female that does this stuff, and they do it to other females because if you're extremely tired, you can't get nothing done. They don't want you to take care of yourself. They don't want you to keep up with your brows. They don't want you to comb your hair. Even if you don't wear makeup, they don't want you to do the basic things that you have to do to take care of yourself. Like getting up and, showering or, making breakfast for yourself. And it's worse when you have kids, because when they do this type of stuff, it's like like I told you guys about one of the symptoms of spiritual warfare is like you will wake up feeling like you had a hangover. Like you will literally feel like you literally drank a whole 2-6 of vodka the night before. You're waking up like, you know, like, ooh, feeling woozy and stuff, right? You can tell there's a spell on you. But you feel so dizzy to the point where you can't even stand. You can't even stand. So imagine feeling that way and you have kids that you have to take care of. Like you got to wake up in the morning, get your kids ready for school. You got to make them breakfast and you can't even get out of bed to do that. So now what you have to do is you got to tell your kids to go downstairs and make up waffles or something. So you can't even do the basic things. Even when it comes to like making dinner for your kids, like you're finding you're always ordering. It's not like you're busy working and you gotta order food because you're so busy, you've been getting stuff done all day. No, like this stuff will really, really take a toll of your life to where you feel like the animal, the sloth animal. You guys know what a sloth animal is? The animal that just walks very slow. And except imagine feeling like that, feeling tired and woozy and not like this. Like, and on top of that, you're very drained, you're tired, you just want to sleep all day. And then on top of that, you're breaking out. Your whole face is breaking out. And then the graveyard ritual will also make you smell like you're dead. I just have to say it. Like, you don't know why your armpits are smelling like that. You don't know why you smell like that. Or that's the kind of stuff they're doing to you. You could be showering 10 times a day. That's the kind of stuff they'll do to you when they're doing the graveyard ritual. Is basically death. And what they're doing is they're burying everything in your life. They're burying your career. They're burying your love life. They're burying your health. They're burying your beauty. They're burying everything. So everything in your life is basically like dead. And you'll feel like that even inside. The only way to break yourself from that is you have to have a relationship with God, period. Like I said to you guys before, like you'll feel the attempts, you know, but you'll have the bulletproof vest, which is the Lord. And the Lord will protect you. But that's why God used to show me all the time, like when something was being done to me, because every time he showed me, I knew exactly that I had to fight back, right? So what I had to do was fight back, get my vitamin levels up, you know what I mean? And gotta make sure that I take care of myself. So when they do stuff like that, you gotta fight back no matter how tired you are. It's very hard to fight back when you're extremely tired, but you still have to, okay? And prayer is very important. And like I said to you, to especially ladies, like if you're a female and you're pretty, they do this a lot in the beauty industry. They do this a lot to females who are pretty. If they see you have good features or you have nice skin, or they're afraid that either you're gonna, you know, find your mate, you know, you're gonna have nicer things in them. Stop. This fly is getting on my nerves. I just want it out of my house. You know, y'all have any remedies to get a fly out the house? Like I said, I had the back door open for Leo, and this fly just came in the house, and I just want to get rid of it. I feel like it's a lurking spirit for some reason. I don't know why I feel like that, but I feel it's a lurking spirit. But yeah, like they'll do stuff to mess up your appearance. Like, you know, especially if they feel like you have. Especially if there's someone that they want that wants you, that's the worst. Like they will make sure you look busted. Okay, like they'll ruin your features, everything. You know, and that's like I said, that's the graveyard ritual. That ritual is no joke. And I've had to fight through that so many times. So when people are talking about, oh, this person did a graveyard ritual on me to do, you got to ask people, okay, so what are the symptoms? A real victim that's been through that is going to tell you exactly what type of symptoms you experience. Okay, I've experienced it, so I know the symptoms. You know? And like I said, it feels like everything in your life is completely, like you feel like you have no purpose, no destination, nothing. It's like you have this, what's the point of me being here mentality. You just don't care about life. You don't care if your bills are paid. You don't care if you have food in your house. You don't care if your house is dirty. You don't care about nothing. You just want to lay in your bed and just be sleeping all day, and you just gave up on life completely. That's what they do to you with that ritual. Because like I said, once they bury you in there, everything in your life is now, you have to Build a relationship with God. You have to. This is no joke. When I went to see Prophetess Dr. Maddie, it's like she already knew what was up. You know what I mean? She knew what was up. She's been through it herself. So that's why God sent me to her, because, you know, he sent me to someone that had been through what I've been through and has a lot of wisdom about it, and like is like a mother figure in a way, you know? So I felt so comforted being there. My deliverance was amazing, but she knew exactly what was going on. She picked up, Prophetess Dr. Maddie picked up, when I went through the near-death experience, she talked about, I didn't even talk to her about my situation. She mentioned my son's name, and then she also mentioned, she said, God is telling me something about a hospital. And when she said the hospital, I broke down, because that is something that's going to always forever stick with me, because this flies so annoying. I almost lost my life because this woman, she literally sent a spirit to me, and it was killing me from the inside, and no one was believing me, you know, and I was in pain, excruciating pain. I can't explain what that demon was doing to me. I can't. Like, I was in excruciating pain. Like, the white part of my eyeballs were turning black. Like, nurses in the hospital were scared to touch me. People in the hospital were looking at me like, what's wrong with her, you know? But there was one nurse that knew what was wrong, and she held her head up and she prayed for me, right? So when I went to see Prophetess Dr. Maddie, she mentioned the hospital. Not only did she mention the hospital, but she mentioned the nurse's name. She said, there's a woman by the name of this. And I said, that's the nurse that prayed for me. She said, that nurse delivered you on the spot. I did not tell Prophetess Dr. Maddie anything. God is my witness. God told her all that. And that was a very traumatic time for me, because that's when I knew spell work was real. I didn't believe in witchcraft and all that stuff. Like I said, people won't believe it until they go through it. But that nearly took me out, you know, and that's when I actually had my encounter with God too. So I just wanted to say that my kingdom husband told me this morning, you know, I'm doing a good job. And he said, continue taking care of yourself and fighting through it, because, you know, they want me, especially her, she wants me to not take care of myself. She wants me to look busted. She wants me to, you get what I'm saying? She doesn't want me to be who Stephanie is, you know? And I just wanted to motivate you guys and let you guys know that when this stuff happens, fight through it. Take care of yourself. No matter what, take care of yourself. At the end of the day, it's our responsibility to take care of ourselves. At the end of the day, it's our responsibility to take care of ourselves, regardless of what's being done to us. You know what I mean? It's our body, it's our life. Like, yeah, it's not fair, but we're the ones that have to get up and get stuff done. So we have to fight through it. So all you have to do is just completely do the opposite of what they're trying to do to you. Okay? Like, if they're trying to mess with your beauty, you find the best skincare. You find a good skincare routine for yourself to help you fight through that. Do you get where I'm coming from? You stack up on your vitamin levels. You know, if they're making you extra sleepy, then, you know, you make sure that you know, you have your green tea and fight hard through prayer. Like, you know, if you notice, like, I don't know if I mentioned this with the Disney princesses, you know, they've all been through stuff. Like, they mess with Cinderella's appearance, they mess with Snow White's with the food, like, you know what I mean? Like, just, you have to fight back. You have to fight back and, you know, be a prayer warrior and stuff too. And I just wanted to, like I said, I just wanted to motivate you guys and let you guys know that take care of yourself. And, you know, I was very encouraged this morning too by my kingdom husband. Like, he really motivated me this morning, because, like I said, he knew what was gonna happen. And it doesn't work because I went through my deliverance and stuff, but I still felt the attempts, even though I have the bulletproof vest on. But because he knows, you know, what she's doing and these other women are doing, it's like, you know, he was encouraging me to, like, he's like, you got this, keep going, you know. And hey, love you. But that's what I was telling you guys this morning. Like, motivate each other. You know, kingdom wives motivate your husbands, and husbands motivate your wives. Like, it really means a lot when you motivate each other, you know. And did you guys just hear that pop? y'all heard that. That was funny. It really means a lot when you guys motivate each other. It means a lot to me when he motivated me. It made me really happy, you know, so it makes a difference. And sometimes, you know, people go through stuff and you don't know what they go through, you know what I mean? So I always tell people, don't judge people because you don't know what they're battling. You know, like someone can be look completely normal, and you can look at someone and be like, oh, they're normal, but look at their acne, oh my goodness, and not realizing that they may have something being done to them. You know, my hair used to be extremely, in 2016, you know, like this woman really tried to destroy me. Like in 2016, like my hair was literally very long and my hair fell off. When I went through that, it was extremely short. And guess what? I had to damage my skin. And look what happened. I will create a whole new skincare line. You know what I mean? You just have to flip it. Flip the pain. You know, flip the pain. And, you know, first and foremost, have God in your life and just flip the pain. Fight through it. You know, it's hard fighting through it when you're tired, but you just gotta fight through it. Okay, so I just wanted to motivate you guys, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.